threesome. You feel me? I'm gonna be telling you guys about my first threesome experience and how it happened and how I felt and everything. You know what I'm saying? It was a great time. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like having the 3-3 is pretty much every man fantasy. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for every single person, but I'm pretty sure, me being a man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men would like to have a 3-3, unless you fruity, you know what I'm saying? Unless you a fruit loop and you swing the other way, then that's different. But other than that, who wouldn't want to have two? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I know I always have for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, it was hard to do. I'm not gonna lie. Having a 3-3 is very hard to do, bro, because you gotta come across the right woman. Usually women not gonna want to do that because they're insecure. They don't want to see you with another female, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to share with the whoop. Sometimes it doesn't mean they're insecure. Sometimes it just mean like they just want you for them. I don't see no insecurity in that. Just like more of a, they can have morals and stuff like that. They just don't want to share. It's as simple as that. So you got to find the right person that's going to be willing to do that with you. And that right there is hard because not everybody going to want to do that. So you're going to have to try to find a shorty that's like a little thought. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to find a shorty that's bye. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to find that. And then once you do that, it makes it more easier because, they're more open to it. You feel what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so that's what happened in my case, man. I came across this girl, you feel me, and I met her on a dating app called POF, Plenty of Fish, right? And basically, I would go there and I would like basically do video chats. Like y'all know how you could go live stream. I'll live stream. I'll live stream on POF, and you get people that come to your streams. They watch the streams and stuff. They gift you and all that. You be battling other streamers, doing roast battles, just talking, yap yap, wooty woot, right? So it was one of those situations. This girl, she came in my stream. And she just started dropping mad gifts in my chat, bro. I'm like, yo, who this? You feel me? She's, I'm like, who this? What the whoop? You know what I'm saying? We started winning battles and stuff together. She would help me win battles. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, who this? So, long story short, we started talking more and more after that. And eventually we linked. She lived in Pennsylvania. So I went out there, Pittsburgh. She lived in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there. I took a bus out there. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 7 hour, 8 hour trip, I think, something like that. But I went out there pretty much me and her link. She was fire. She was white. She had blue eyes. She was fire. You feel me? She was fire. But anyway, I went out there for the first time, and then me and her, I smashed it. You know, I smashed that, cracked that. You feel me? And then came back to New York, and then like a month later, I went back down there again, and she introduced me to her friend. You know what I'm saying? Well, she introduced me to her friend while I was in New York still. Like when I first met her, I came back to New York right after I cracked. I came back to New York, and when I was in New York, she introduced me to her friend. She's like, "Hey, I have this friend out here with the whoop." I'm like, "Word?" I'm like, "She's single?" She like, "Yeah." I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yo, I throw it straight out there. Like, I ain't gonna be scared. I'm gonna throw it straight out there." I was like, "Yo, like, would she be with it to have a 3-3? You feel me? Will y'all be with it to have a 3-3?" And then the girl I was talking to, she was like, "Yeah, I'm with it." She's like, "I'm gonna ask her to see if she's with it." I was like, "I bet." I was like, "I'm gonna send you some pictures of me. Show them to her and let me know." She's like, "Okay." So I sent her some pictures of me. You feel me? She sent it to her friend, and then she texted me back like, "Yeah, my friend says she's with it. She think you cute. She with it." I'm like, "I bet say that." So I'm gonna come right back out there. You feel me? Booked my bus out there immediately. I wasted no time. Got my shit out there immediately. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there to Pittsburgh, right? I get to her crib, right? And um everything cool gravy, right? But one thing about me, right? We went upstairs. I seen her friend. You know what I'm saying? Her friend was fire too. Her friend was thick, big breasts, fat ass, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? Snow bunny. You know what I'm saying? So when I first seen her friend, like, it was like little casual shit. It wasn't nothing crazy. I went up there and I was just like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" She's like, "Oh, hi, I'm like Elijah with the woo." I met her, gave her a hug, boom, that was it, right? And then for the rest of the day, bro, I just wasn't talking to her too much. I don't know why. Like, I just wasn't talking to her too much. I would talk to her, but it wasn't like as much as I should. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, we finna have a 3-3. It's like I gotta be talking to her more, getting her comfortable. Like you gotta understand that. But I guess it just felt a little weird 'cause I was so used to talking to her friend, the girl that I met first, and I was cracking. So I felt like if I talked to her friend too much, it'd probably make her feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Which was type dumb because it's like both of them trying to fuck with me anyway at the same time. So it's like, all right, you gotta give both of them the same energy. So that's a little tip for y'all. You ever have a 3-3? Give both of them the same energy. Don't give one girl more energy than the other girl. You're gonna make it weird. They're gonna get a little jealous deep inside, or they're probably not gonna really do it no more, right? Because this is what happened, right? So anyway, we chop it up a little bit, right? And then we all three of us went out to eat, right? And they bought me food. They bought me food. I ain't paid nothing. They bought me food and they drove me there, right? And we went to like some little spot. I forgot what I ordered, but we ordered some food, right? We ate, right? It was nice, right? And then we chatting. It was cool. It felt good being out there too. Like with two girls, bro. That shit felt good. Like it's just me and two. I'm with two girls, bro. I'm just chilling. Like I feel like a king. I'm kicking back. We eating. They buying me food and shit. We having a conversation. You know, in the back of my head, I know like, hey, I'm finna go home and crack these two girls right now. Like I feel like the man walking with them. People looking at me. I'm like, yeah, like, what's up, nigga? You know, for me. But anyway, we finished our little meal. The meal was cool. We got back in the V and then we slid back to the girls' crib, right? So we get back to the crib, right? And then I'm like, I bet. I mean, I'm ready for this three now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was running short on time. I had to be back to New York by like 9 o'clock at night because I had to work the next day early in the morning. You feel me? And it was already pushing like 5 o'clock. You feel me? And my bus came at 6. No, it was pushing like 4 o'clock. My bus came at 6. I'm like, yo, we got 2 hours left. Like, we gotta run this up, right? So I'm talking to the girl that I was cracking first, right? I'm like, yo, what's good with your friend? She ready? And then she's like, wait, hold on, let me go see. Let me go see. I'm like, I bet. So she goes, she talks to her friend. And she's taking mad long to come back to the room. I'm like, why is she taking so long? Like, what's up? Right? I already had a feeling, I already had a vibe. Like her friend was like starting to act funny, like low key ain't want to do it no more, right? So she come back to the room and she's like, oh, I think my friend low key don't want to do it. I'm like, what? She's like, but if anything, if she don't, she was like, me and you could definitely fuck whoopty whoop so you get a guaranteed nut before you leave. Like, so you ain't come out here for nothing. I'm like, nah. Like, what's wrong with her, right? I'm like, yo, what actually what's wrong? Like, what's up? And she's like, oh, basically she's saying like she's tired, like it's a little late, she need a nap, and that you gotta leave in 2 hours. She don't know if she gonna be able to nap long enough, right? I'm like, all right, right? So anyway, she go back out. She leave the room. She talking to her friend again. In my head, I'm like, bro, I think it's just because I wasn't really talking to her that much today, bro. And I ain't kiss her nothing. All I did was give her a hug. I was like, so you know what? When she get in this room, I'm gonna like talk to her. I'm gonna kiss her and shit, you know. So that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I ain't come all the way over here for her to be like, nah, it's like no. You feel me? So anyway, her friend come back in the room, right? After a few minutes, both of them come back in the room, and then her friend go to the bed. Her friend literally start laying down, right? So I'm like, nah. So I get on the bed and I go behind her friend and then I like cuddle her friend and I'm talking to her friend just like that. I'm like, yo, your ass is fat. I'm whispering down her ear like your ass is fat, right? And she started laughing. She started chuckling. I'm like, bro, that's all it was. She just want me to talk to her, get flirty with her. You feel me? So anyway, I turn her around, grab her face. I turn her around. And I start kissing on her friend. You feel me? And then once I did that, it was lit. After that, her whole mind changed. You feel me? But she did want the nap still, right? I was like, yo, let's do this real quick. I gotta leave soon. She's like, all right, let me just take a little nap. I'm a little tired. So let me take a little nap. She's like, wake me up in an hour. I was like, I bet. So I was in bed with the both of them. You feel me? I was in bed with the both of the girls at this point now. That shit felt amazing. Being in bed with two girls, I had one over here, the other one over here, bro. That shit felt good. I remember I just grabbing on both of their asses at the same time while we is in the bed. I'm just like, man, I'm blessed as hell, boy. It's too baddies too, man. You feel me? So I couldn't wait for them to wake up. You feel me? Now, how was I feeling? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I was chilling, bro. I was chilling because I already know what I'm capable of. Like, I've been having sex with a lot of females and stuff like that. So it's the same thing. You just got two instead of one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use double the energy. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But I already know my stamina good and all. I already know my wood big. I got a big woodpecker. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't tripping about nothing. I'm very capable in my abilities, my fuck itch. You know what I mean? So I was cool, right? So anyway, I will go past, wake them up, they get up, you know. After that, we get straight into it, bro. We get straight into it. You feel me? So I remember her friend, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was more excited to fuck on her friend because her friend, I never met her friend before. It's a new female, basically. Y'all already know new pussy is the best pussy. The new poo poo is the best poo poo because new. You know what I'm saying? I already been cracking her friend, you know, hella time. So it's like I was excited, but I wasn't too excited for her. I was more excited for her friend because I already had her. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I remember I got both of them. You know what I'm saying? I told them to come on in front of me, right? They both got down on their knees, and then her friend, the girl I've been cracking, she's like, okay, I'm gonna suck his balls. She's like, you get his meat. You know what I'm saying? So I had her friend, her thick friend was sucking my meat, and then the other girl, she was on my balls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sitting here just looking at this like unfold in front of me. I'm just like, bro, is this a movie? I kept asking myself that, like, am I dreaming? Is this fake? Am I finna wake up, bro? If I would have woke up and that shit was fake, I would have been tight, Bro, I would have been so tight, bro. I literally would have been crying, bro. I would have been so tight if this was a fake, bro. So I just kept telling myself, like, nah, this is real. This is really happening. This is really happening. You feel me? So I got a friend right there going crazy. Whoop, whoop. And then I got her right there on the ball, like, whoop, whoop. I'm like, oh, I just felt so good, right? I'm just like, damn, this is amazing, bro. Like, this is amazing right now, bro. You feel me? So then they switch. Now her friends are on my balls, and then she's on it. You know what I'm saying? We switch, right? And then after that, I tell both of them to get on the bed, right? Both of them get on the bed. I go straight. So now they both in the bed in doggy position, right? So now I go to her friend first, the thick one. I'm going to her first. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got in there, bro. Oh my gosh. You feel me? I'm saying bang, 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 cramming her shit, cramming, right? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your boy nutted. Your boy nutted, bro. I tried not to, bro, but bro, that shit was God, boy. God, boy. You feel me? I tried to not to, bro. It's like one of them situations where like I felt like I wasn't even about to, but you ever had some situation where I feel like you're not even about to, like you feel like you're about to, but you feel like you got enough time to pull out. So I pulled out, and then Andre just started still just twerking like this. When the meat started twerking like that, and it seemed to shoot out, I'm like, damn. So I felt embarrassed because it's like I didn't even get a chance to go to the other girl yet. So I know she probably feel like, damn, you feel me? So I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, I'm like, wow, I ain't gonna lie, nothing. Then the other girls looking like, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, they both had like vibrators. So they was both vibrating themselves anyway. Like while I was effing her friend, she was over there vibrating herself and stuff like that, right? But anyway, I'm like, nah, I'm not finna go out like this. I'm still gonna make this shit work, right? So her friend that I just nutted on, right? I tell her to turn around, she turn around, right? She a missionary now. So I got my finger, I'm fingering her, right? And then her friend, I'm over there and I'm giving her friend head while I'm fingering her. So I'm fingering her like beep beep boop, and I'm giving her friend head like beep beep boop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the same time I'm doing this for a good amount of time until I rejuvenate. I'm like, bro, I need to rejuvenate quick though. 'Cause usually it take like 30 minutes to rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I need to rejuvenate quick. But I did rejuvenate quick. I rejuvenated in like 3 minutes because I guess I was too excited. Like two girls, bro. Come on, you're gonna be able to rejuvenate much faster. You feel me? So I rejuvenate. Then I turn the girl I've been cracking around, right? I turn her around, right? Now I'm in her now, right? Got both of them in doggy, both of them to see two nights at, bro. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm cracking her now. Boop, 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 cracking her. She going crazy. Whoop, 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 whoop. They both named each other moaning, whoop, 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 right? So boom, boom, boom. I'm cracking her joint. You know what I'm saying? I had to give a little extra strokage in there for like, making her wait and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to make up for that. So do my thing with her. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm back in her friend. Boop, 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 boop. And then they over there doing stuff with each other. That was crazy. They over there kissing each other, going crazy, doing that thing with each other. You know what I'm saying? And whoa. And then I finally finished. Bust, boop, boop, boop. And that was that, bro. After that, we all fell asleep, took another nap again. You know what I'm saying? And then when I woke up, it was time for me to leave, bro. You feel me? And that was that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, how did I feel, man? I felt good. The experience was absolutely amazing, bro. First one ever. You got two bad snow bunnies, both pretty as hell, blue eyes, thick. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot go wrong. You feel me? So it was an absolute blessing, bro. And to this day, I appreciate that girl for giving me that 33. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Layla. Layla, you know what I'm saying? I won't forget it. Her friend name was Christina. You feel me? But that shit was fire, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, man. You feel me? But that was a story time of my first 3-3, man. No cat, man. If y'all enjoyed that, man, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.